We doing jobs. All right. Jobs you wouldn't want to work. Options. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Your last choice. Like you wouldn't do this job no matter what. Like it's the last option. All right. Unless there's nothing else possible. Then you got very painful. Basically self-explanatory. Fuck that job. It's gonna suck. You're gonna be in pain. You got shitty job. That's basically all of them. Decent means it's alright. It's alright job. Alright. It's not bad. It's not bad. No way. It can't be that because they already have a not bad category. That should be good. We're gonna claim not bad as like, yeah, that's the job, man. That's the job you want. It's the job everybody wants. Right into it. Construction worker. That job's gotta suck. Alright. Now when I think construction worker, I'm thinking lifting like boulders all day, even though they got machines that do that for them now. But still, you out there in the hot sun all day, especially depending on your state. All right, in my state it's probably not that hot, but you in like Texas or California or something, bro, and it's just blazing. I'm between shitty or very painful because let's be real, we all know the pay is probably phenomenal. All right, it's probably not the best there is, but it's good. All right, we all know it's good. I'm thinking shitty because it's probably painful too. Let's be real. But I mean, your body is wearing. Now we're gonna go very painful. We're gonna go painful. Yeah, we're going painful. That's all I got to say about that. Factory worker is what I've literally done most of my life, bro. Factory and warehouses. They fucking suck. They're shitty. Low-key, I want to put them in decent because I don't know, man. I've always preferred them to just normal jobs like retail or fast food and stuff. But I'm gonna leave this one in shitty because the next one is Amazon warehouse. Fun fact, I actually worked at an Amazon warehouse facility for 6 years. All right. It's the longest job I actually ever held down. I was hired before the building was even completed, was in there day one. I know all the horror stories people have and you see online, and like South Park even made a thing making fun of them. Like people having to pee in bottles or afraid of rape. All I know is my building must have been different because they didn't give a fuck about rape. Like when we first started, day one stuff, like it was a fun job. All right, all the people that I met that I'm still friends with to this day. All right, that shit was fun. The whole thing about rape, bro, half the time we weren't doing shit. We wasn't doing nothing in that building. I never got talked to once. Not to mention they gave out so much VTO, which was voluntary time off, which yeah, you don't get paid for, but hey, you ain't gotta go to work. So like when a new game would drop or something, ooh, you just taking that shit for like a week straight or more. The only thing that like could be seen as like a negative in my opinion was like during like Christmas and shit, the overtime hours they made you work. Like you was working like 6/12s or whatnot, 5/12s. Most of y'all probably like, oh, it don't even sound that bad. It was ass. Other than that, I'm saying decent. All right, I don't know what you heard wrong. And if you have an Amazon there and you wanted to try it out, but you got scared away because of the stories, they could be wrong. All right, lifeguard. I feel like there's definitely 2 different types of lifeguards. All right, you got your lifeguard at like your local pool or like the YMCA, you know, that just sits there up on their stand just watching people, you know. And I'm sure a lot of people, you know, drown or almost have drowned in pools. So I'm not saying their job's easy, but I ain't saying their job is not easy. All right, I feel like most pools, you know, for the most part, like you can't slack off. All right, if you slack off, man, because you do think it's easy there at the pool and if someone actually drowns on your watch, man, you gotta feel like so much shit. On the other hand, you have the lifeguards that are like beaches and stuff. which, to be real, I have no firsthand experience with. I don't think I've ever been to an actual beach that was like packed like that and it needed lifeguards. But I've seen Baywatch and stuff. Not the original TV show, but the one with like The Rock and Zac Efron and stuff. Like, I watched that and they made it seem intense as fuck. Like, you gotta train for this. Like, there's some Coast Guard level lifeguards. I'm gonna say being a lifeguard ain't bad. I'm gonna say it ain't bad. I feel like, at least pool wise, most of the time you're probably bored. Maybe listening to the music that's playing. Usually most pools have like music playing. Like, I feel like being a lifeguard ain't bad. And even the beach one, you on the beach all day, man. What's there complain about? Teachers, bro. Teachers, shitty job, bro. Shitty fucking job. Morally, I feel like if you were to become a teacher, like, I think it's because morally inside of you, you probably feel like you're doing good. So like, that aspect of the job might be dope. And like the few students here or there that you think you actually make a difference in their life, like, yeah, maybe the job makes it worth it for those few students. But let's be fucking real, bro. Most students are fucking, you know, you went to school, you fucking know. Imagine having to deal with all of them. Like, if you was a bad kid, imagine having to deal with like 50 of you all day, every day. Like, hell nah, bro. I don't know if I was a bad kid per se, but I definitely didn't give a fuck about school. But bro, kids can be brutal, man. I remember we had this one teacher. He had like a fucked up hand, right? He was our English teacher. He just had a, it was like, just had a fucked up hand. Like, it was always like this. And I remember him telling a story to the class once, and it was about like him walking around downtown or whatnot and getting jumped when he was younger by some people. Tell me why one of these kids was like, is that what happened to your hand? Like, who the fuck says that? Like, bro, everybody just died laughing. Like, the fuck, bro. Being a teacher would suck, dude. That class was terrible, though, to be real. We made that teacher cry. They had other teachers come in and sit with the class, like, to monitor to see how we actually acted. And like, of course, when those people came, class wasn't the best behavior you've ever seen in your life. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel so bad for them teachers now. And like, I feel like it's probably only gotten worse since I was in school. Like, it's had to have gotten worse. That's a shitty fucking job. I almost want to put it at last choice, bro. I don't want to raise no motherfucking kids. That's basically what you're doing, bro. You raising kids while the parents are at work. All right, dentist, pros. You're considered a doctor, and you didn't really have to go to a doctor's school or however many years of college, you know. 'Cause I feel like in movies and stuff, other doctors be hating on dentists like they're not a real doctor, you know. You cleaning teeth, man. You cleaning teeth, you fixing teeth. Well, you probably getting paid pretty damn well. Like, not as well as probably like a real doctor, but for what you have to do and what you learned compared to how long they had to study and learn, I bet you being a dentist is a decent ass job. Open your own practice, you're your own boss, hire other people. Eventually you don't even have to touch anybody's teeth, bro. You start out fixing teeth and you make so much money, you open your own practice and hire other people. You never have to touch teeth again. It's a business now. Who the fuck put this on the list? Foreign cameraman. Would I want that job? I don't know, man. Would you become desensitized to what you're filming after a while? Or are you going to be at this job 2-3 years down the road, just fucking bricked up 24/7? I feel like you got to eventually become desensitized to it. Like, oh, it's just another day. Fucking someone's going to be squirting at me or whatnot. And that's if you're not filming like fucked up porn, like So 2 girls, 1 cup shit. Fuck that. That's the kind of porn we're filming. That goes the last choice. Man, I don't know, man. Like, how would this job affect your life? All right, if you're single, it's probably not that bad. All right, but if you're trying to get a girl, you're trying to settle down and shit, I feel like no girl's gonna be cool with you what you do with your job. Like, oh, what do you do all day? Oh, you know, I just watch girls get banged. That being said, I'm leading not bad regardless, bro. Regardless of everything I just said, that job's probably dope. Fast food. Yeah, I feel like fast food fucking sucks, man. Don't get me wrong. Like, I feel like certain food industries wouldn't suck. Let me see if it's on here real quick before I talk about it. Nah, we good. So like a restaurant, like if you was worked at a restaurant as like waiter, line cook, or whatever, I feel like that's probably not as bad as working at like your fucking local McDonald's or your local Taco Bell. Like, I just low pay, probably get shit talked all day. Like, customers are fucking rude, dude. I'm saying fast food, shitty. Cleaner, not sure what we mean by cleaner. Like a janitor, corporate type cleaners, like, which are basically janitors, but they're like teams of people that go into like businesses and stuff when they're closed and clean. No, so like, this is school janitor. So what the fuck is cleaner? Like clothes, like dry cleaner? Like you clean people's clothes? Because if it's a dry cleaner, I feel like that's not bad. People bring you a bag of clothes, you throw them bitches in the washer, or they bring you fancy clothes like suits and ties and shit. You know, you steam press it or whatever. You know what? I'm actually gonna put that in decent. It's probably decent. It probably sucks a little bit. Trucker. So many people in my family, and I mean so many, are truck drivers. I have went over the road with them, like during summers and stuff when I was a kid. You get to see the world, man, and you're getting paid for it. You probably go places you never seen before. Ice road truckers though, fuck that. Just looking at that looks like it would suck, having to go through turns and stuff that are like iced over. Like, I don't know, man. I think being a truck driver, shitty job. I low-key want to put decent, but I gotta include all different types of truckers. Ice road truckers can get fucked, dude. Fuck that. Terrible. Soldier. Off rip. For me, it's last choice. I don't feel like dying for my country. Feel like we make terrible decisions as a country, and people are dying for pointless reasons. It wasn't pointless in the past, but like nowadays, it's like, I don't know, man. It's just people playing who's got the, you know, biggest balls, you know, just doing shit to do shit. I think when I was younger, I thought joining like the Navy SEALs and shit would be cool. And like those, I bet like certain branches probably don't see much action. Like, let's say shitty. All right, you're living off rations, you're getting shot at, possibly, or in some cases you're just out across the fucking world not getting shot at. You're out there for nothing, just in the hot fucking sun. Paramedic. There's got to be a stressful job, because you literally get called on other people's like worst days. Like, you never have probably a good day. Every day you're at the job, you're getting called to other people's worst days of their lives. Like people having heart attacks or car crashes. Like, it's got to be stressful. I feel like the pay's probably not as good as it should be. I don't know, man. It depends on how bad it is, man. Like, if you show up to like a 30 car pileup and like motherfuckers is just getting everywhere, you know, like that's a shitty ass day, and I'll probably never do it again. But let's be realistic. Depending on where you live, like small town, a few calls you're gonna get and what they're gonna be about, probably not that bad. We'll go in between, okay? We're gonna say shitty. Pet food taster? Is that even a real job? Are there motherfuckers out here that they're making test pet food? There's actually people out here eating pet food? Hold up. Pet food tester. You may think anyone who even considers taste testing pet food is desperate, a bit wacky, or both, but you'd be wrong. The job is actually typically a high skilled one, and more like a combination of researcher and taster. Generally someone with a doctoral degree. Okay, so It's like more scientist, like you doing the mixing and the chemicals and stuff of it before digging into a bowl full of pet food. The taster first critically appraises its smell, while many animals wolf down their food, appearing to pay no mind to the smell or taste. And smell is actually one reason why they like it. Huh. How much do motherfuckers pay? Hold up. A professional pet food taste tester generally earns at least $34,000 per year. It can even rake in more than $100,000 annually. I mean, how much pet food am I eating here? All right, like, is this a regular 9 to 5 job, 7 days a week? I'm coming here and tasting pet food. Like, I might as well just make this my lunch. Like, oh, eat my breakfast, go to work. Don't worry about lunch because we're just gonna eat the fucking dog food. Oh, hold up. I wasn't even thinking, bro. These motherfuckers are probably trying like the fucking wet food too, like the fucking cans of cat food that are like just wet sardines and the wet dog food. Fuck that. Last choice. If I'm gonna study this and become a fucking like pet food taste tester, you best believe we starting at the high end at least. I'm not doing it, but if I was, we starting at the 100 a year, 100,000 a year. You ain't starting me in no 30,000 a year to eat this wet ass fucking cat and dog food. Animal masturbator. Do people do this job? Obviously, like cows and stuff and farms and stuff, like they like, and maybe like racing horses and dogs, like obviously they collect and impregnate the ones they think that are going to be good, like for their business, like the purest of breeds and whatnot. But I feel like nowadays, yeah, I'm pretty sure they have machines that do that now, like they're just jerking off animals and you ain't got to do it yourself. I'm gonna say shitty if it's machines. All right, if we're using modern day technology, I'm going shitty. If they expect me to be out here with my bare hands all day jerking off animals, I don't think it's nowhere near as bad as eating dog food. I'm confused. We'll throw it up in last choice. All right, sewer cleaner. The smell alone, we're starting here. You cleaning shit, you instantly get shitty. Like, that's just how rankings work. I feel like they get paid a lot. Let me see this. Hold on. Sewer cleaner average pay. $20 an hour. Not as much as I thought it was gonna be. I'll be real with you. I'm gonna leave it at shitty, man. It's not my last choice, but god damn, what a terrible fucking pay for that job. Crime scene cleaner. Yo, this is probably a decent ass job. I feel like if you're into that kind of stuff, like, that's cool. Oh wait, hold up, never mind. I was thinking like some Dexter analyzing the crime scene like you're a cop. You just cleaning it. You have nothing to do with the investigation and stuff. They already done. You just gotta come in, clean up the blood and whatever other bodily fluid may be there or around. You might need fucking therapy from PTSD of shit you gonna see. I'm thinking shitty job. Most jobs are shitty, like I said at the beginning. Queen's Guard. First off, I've actually always wondered this. How much these motherfuckers pay, bro? How much these motherfuckers pay? Woo! But yeah, basically you just stand there, show no emotion. $74,000 a year, bro? Not fucking bad. Sign me up, queen. Sign me up. I'll go do that job right now. Uber driver. I feel like this one is hit or miss depending on your experience. I've never done Uber. I've used Uber and it's always been you know, just a normal experience. You know, I get in the car, how's it going, where are you headed, you know, blah blah, maybe some small talk, maybe complete silence. They drop me off. It is what it is. We're done. I feel like that's the average. Okay, I feel like that's the average, which makes me want to say not bad. However, there's obviously like horror stories out there and stuff of like some straight terrible people getting robbed. Maybe your car gets jacked. Just drunk people maybe puking in your car, which makes you want to move it to decent, because I feel like That probably happens a lot. I'm pretty sure Uber actually has a thing where if they puked, it's like automatically charged. We'll say decent. We'll say decent. Nursing home worker, taking care of old people. Now, a lot of people in my family, all the women in my family also did this job, you know. The pay's decent, you know. It's not like a nurse's pay or a doctor's pay. The only reason I've never even considered this type of career path is because I ain't trying to wipe old people's asses all day, you know. I'm gonna say shitty. Shitty just seems to be the majority. Suicide hotline. I'm thinking very painful. I don't know if it's my last choice, because you get to kind of help people is what it is, you know. Like, if you enjoy helping people, you'd probably enjoy this. But I'm paying painful because the inner turmoil you probably feel after some of these calls is probably crazy. I'm almost positive this job probably provides therapists to you. Like 100% they have to. If they don't, what are you doing? And then imagine you just hear it on there, like on the call. Fuck that. Yeah, fuck that job. Very painful. Very painful. Customer service. See, my thoughts is just instantly along with the fast food. Like, customers fucking suck, dude. Now, in person, probably shitty. But if you're like a customer person where they call in and shit and complain, might not be that bad. You know, you could just say, fuck you, dude. Like, click, hang up if they're being unruly or whatnot. We don't leave it in shitty, bro. Because just people suck, man. Like, people suck. And if they think like that, that's your job, they feel like they can just talk to you any way they fucking want. Unemployed. Not fucking bad, bro. Especially in this country nowadays. You unemployed, bro, they paying you fucking racks on racks on racks. That's the only thing I see wrong with this is not getting money, not being able to afford stuff besides what the government gives you, you know. Other than that, you know, it is what it is, bro. You chilling. That is if you have people around you that you can, you know, let you chill. If you on your own, unemployed, you basically homeless, we're gonna move it decent. Going decent on that one, because you never know. Go janitor. Instantly shitty. You're cleaning up kids' puke. You're cleaning these toilets, the bathroom, all the fucked up shit they do in there. Kids just go in there and just do the most fucked up shit, bro. Like, let's just clog this toilet for no reason and shit like that. Like, bro, fuck that. And the pay, you know damn well the teachers don't make much, so why the fuck would they be paying the janitor even remotely? School bus driver. Now this I'm thinking is decent, you know. Like, yeah, the kids might be unruly, but you only gotta deal with them. Like, first off, from my bus experience, you know, when you pick them up in the mornings, it's probably not bad, man. They're tired, they're trying to get to school. Like, it's probably just for the most part, a pretty quiet bus ride. It's definitely gonna be loud and hectic dropping them off because everyone's, you know, they're awake, they already had their day. I mean, if you ain't a shitty bus driver, like some of these videos that go viral, it's not bad. I don't know how much you get paid, but I'm sure it's worth it and decent. Roofer. It's like the same thing as a construction worker. Hot outside all day, breaking your back, carrying shingles up and down some ladders. I do know they get paid very well. I don't think they're in as much pain as a construction worker would be, so I'm not thinking painful. I low-key don't like heights that much. Not that I'm afraid of them, I'll go on high shit, but I don't like them that much. It makes me want to lean to being a roofer's probably fucking decent, man. There's your jobs, man. My last choice. I ain't eating no damn pet food, and I ain't jerking off the animals before I feed them. No. Construction worker and suicide hotline, no thank you. All this stuff, what am I doing? Not bad, bro. This is literally my career path right now. I'm gonna go become a Queen's Guard that shoots porn on the side, and on the weekends we just chilling at the beach protecting people, bro. That's the career that I'm getting.